Heartwarming Natasha Howard video emerges before Indiana Fever game versus LA Sparks. In a sea of chaos, Natasha Howard is currently Indiana's only constant. Winning the Commissioner's Cup final was just a drop in the bucket when it comes to the vet's contribution to the team. The 6'2" forward has taken the lead during Caitlin Clark's injury and is putting up impressive averages of 11.2 points and 6.7 rebounds in limited minutes. Not to mention, her last 3 games have been exquisite double-double performances. Even after the Commissioner's Cup final against the Minnesota Lynx, Howard proved that she isn't a one-hit wonder and has been in the league for a reason. In just 25 minutes, she led the Fever to an 81-54 victory over the Las Vegas Aces, a team that they've not won against since 2019. She's a great player, but my thing was, make her take hard shots, and that's what I did tonight, she said after the win. Without a doubt, she earned the Commissioner's Cup MVP, and her impact on the team was larger than life. The MVP shouts just keep on coming, as the Indiana Fever released a heartwarming video recently. In their most recent Instagram reel, Natasha Howard can be seen making a one-legged half-court shot, winning the contest. It's safe to say that her teammates went wild. MVP. MVP. Shouted Sophie Cunningham as Howard ran around celebrating the small victory ahead of their Los Angeles Sparks matchup. And while clouds of uncertainty still loom over the Indiana Fever, it's clear that they're ready for whatever's next. The thing is, we already knew all of this was to come from Howard. The Indiana Fever vet, after coming home, made her goals for the season very clear. She wants to win MVP, DPY, and do whatever it takes for her team to win. And even though the MVP nod she got wasn't the one she wanted, it is definitely a step in the right direction. But what did her peers think of her bold statements during that time? And has everything come to fruition? Let's find out. Natasha Howard's bold statements and honest intentions are taking the Indiana Fever by storm. If we're talking about the best of the best, Natasha Howard deserves to be in that conversation. She makes her presence felt on the court at every given moment, and when it's time to show up. Howard is the first one to fight the good fight for her team. We've seen it over the last week following Caitlin Clark's injury, and we're continuing to see it even now. But the 6'2" forward is looking for more than just wins. She wants to dominate her competition. During Indiana Fever's media day, Howard didn't hold back about her lofty ambitions. One thing for me, I actually want to win MVP, the Indiana Fever vet said. Getting MVP and also Defensive Player of the Year. And at the end, just holding that trophy. But even she acknowledges that it's not 2019 anymore, and she's 33 years old, but that's not going to stop her. Howard has played like a true MVP over the last few games. She's efficient, her field goal efficiency is above 50%, and the defensive impact? It just can't be put into words. Natasha Howard dominated MVP candidate Napheesa Collier during the Commissioner's Cup final, holding her to just 12 points from 6 to 18 shooting. But the stats aren't what's most impressive for Natasha Howard, it's her leadership abilities and the way she gains trust. She's hungry to continue to grow. Stephanie White had nothing but praise for the veteran forward even before she stepped onto the court, while her star teammate Caitlin Clark. Tash is a player that everybody really respects. She's one. She plays both ends of the ball really well, CC said. She's a little quieter, but you always feel her presence. The fact that Natasha Howard can breathe life and bring a major win to a city without its star, that's what sets her apart from the rest. Her experience, her skills, and her tenacity are on display whenever the going gets tough. So Indiana better thank its lucky stars that Howard wanted a homecoming, because with her, they truly have a shot at a title.